Good morning, everyone. Come on, today we will learn a chapter of geography in social science. The chapter's name is Environmental Changes, and this is the first video. Now, what do you exactly mean by environmental change? So, we can say that the definition of environmental change is a change or disturbance of the environment which is caused by human influences or natural ecological processes. That means whatever activity we do, and by that activity, if the nature or the environment is influenced, that means either it is harmful for the nature or it is helpful for the nature, or the natural ecological processes, that means the natural changes which are taking place in the nature. Such processes, they define the environmental change. Here we can see different points are given: global warming, ozone depletion, loss of biodiversity, freshwater supplies, desertification and deforestation. These are all the results of, or we can say they are all related to environmental change. Now, what is weather? The condition of temperature, rain and moisture or humidity in any region at a particular point of time is known as weather. What would be the weather of this place? Write your answer in your notebook after carefully observing the given maps. Here the maps are given. One is a map in which places are given and the temperature is given. Okay. And in another map we can see the clouds over the country, over our country. You have to mention what did you observe. Okay, so this is called weather. You understood the condition of temperature, whether it is rain, moisture, temperature in any particular place and at any particular given time is known as its weather. Global temperature has increased from 0.5 to 1 degree Fahrenheit since the late 19th century. Now, here we can see the graph which is given. In 1960, the temperature was 14 degrees. Then it dropped down certain degrees. In 1970, it was not stable. It kept on wavering. That means we can see in the graph, sometimes the temperature was more, sometimes it was less. And when it is nearer to 1980, we can see the graph is going down. That means the temperature was less. And we can see in 2000 how the graph has risen so high. Understood? Now we are at 2020. We are in the year 2020 and we can just imagine how the graph must have risen so high. So the global temperature is increasing. Global means the temperature of whole of the earth. We can see the snow cover in the northern hemisphere and the floating ice in the Arctic Ocean have decreased. So snow cover in the northern hemisphere, we know that in the northern and the क्या सर हमें northern and the southern hemisphere, the temperature is going on decreasing. And what happens? The snow cover, we all know that in the northern and the southern hemisphere, extreme north and extreme south, it is frigid zone. And in the frigid zone, most of the time it is covered with snow. That means most of the time of the year, it is covered completely with snow. Okay, hardly few days are there where the temperature decreases or the ice melts. But here we can see that in the northern hemisphere, the floating ice is there in the Arctic Ocean. That means the ice has started melting and it is floating in the ocean. Now our next topic is climate. What is climate? The average condition of rain, temperature and moisture for over more than 35 years in any place is known as its climate. Okay, now the definition of climate changes, it refers to a long-term change, usually an increase in the global temperature. So, you understood? That means the climate is actually the average condition of rain, temperature and moisture. What was the definition of weather? That it was the temperature of any place at a given time. While climate is the average of rain, temperature, moisture, etc. for more than 35 years. That means you will take the condition or the temperature of any particular place of all 35 years and then you will find the average. That is called climate. Okay, that is what we generally say. The climate of India is temperate. That means usually moderate. That means usually we don't have very extreme summers or extreme winters. The temperature is moderate in India. That's why it's called the climate of India is moderate. Definition of climate change. That means why does the climate change or what is the definition of that? It refers to a long-term change, usually an increase in global temperatures. When the temperature increases globally, that means of whole of the earth, then the climate changes. And that is called the change in climate or the climate change. The greatest challenge that the world is facing today, at the beginning of the last century, the average global temperature has risen by 0.75 degrees. That means the temperature has risen throughout the earth, throughout the globe, and it has increased 0.75 degrees. The most important long-term issue which we face is as a global community is today the global warming. Global warming, that means the earth globally, whole of the earth is going on, getting more and more heat from the sun, and that is called global warming. Now we can see short waves can penetrate through the glass panels, whereas long waves are trapped inside. This we are going to learn about the greenhouse effect. Now what is actually that? The greenhouse, it works by trapping heat from the sun. We know that sun emits heat, and the greenhouse, this is useful in growing crops on a large scale. It heats, the heat is trapped in this greenhouse which is depleted from the sun. Glass lets in the light short waves but keeps in heat, that is infrared long waves, from escaping. You understood what? एक बार ग्रीन हाउस के ग्लास के अंदर वो वेव्स चली जाती हैं, सन की रेस चली जाती हैं, तो वो वापस बाहर नहीं निकल सकती. इट ट्रैप्स इट इनसाइड द greenhouse. And this is how the greenhouse farming is done. Countries with a cold climate receive less heat from the sun. This hampers the growth of plants and vegetables. Now we all know that plants require air, water and sunlight for their growth. But countries with a cold climate, they hardly receive any heat or the proper amount of heat which is required to grow the crops or plants is not received in a proper proportion. So this kind of greenhouse farming is very much helpful to those countries. Otherwise, what will happen? That hampers the growth. Hampers means it stops or obstructs the growth of plants and vegetables. Hence, arrangements are made to accumulate adequate heat from the sun. So this kind of arrangements of greenhouse farming, such arrangements are made. What will happen with this kind of arrangements? The adequate heat, that means enough amount of heat, will be accumulated from the sun. The roof is made of either glass or cloth to allow the sun rays to penetrate and sustain the heat inside the building. And this practice is known as greenhouse farming. This is the greenhouse. Okay, and in this house, people or the farmers, they keep their crops. We can see the roof of the house is made of glass, and from the sun, whatever sun rays they enter inside this through this glass, they are trapped inside, and that adequate amount of heat is enough for the crops to grow. So understood the greenhouse farming effect? Now we already studied that what is a climate change. Okay, we studied that when the temperature of a particular place it changes drastically very much, it is called a climate change. Let's see the effects of that. Let's see this. What are the effects of changing climate? In the first picture we can see the famine or the drought. In the second picture shows the deforestation. That means the forest, the place where the forests were there, now the trees have completely dried up. Third picture shows waterlogging, and below that, in the second line, last picture, we can see there are floods. Water has accumulated at a very large place. In the second line, first picture, we can see that snow covered mountain and it is broken. And what has happened? The snow from the mountain has melted, as we have seen earlier that in the Arctic Ocean. Okay, snow covered peaks are floating. Snow covered mountains, broken from the mountains, are floating in the Arctic Ocean in the northern hemisphere. So this is the same thing which we have learnt earlier. What is global warming? Global warming refers to an unequal and continual rise in the average temperature of Earth's climate system due to the greenhouse gases. Now, as we saw that, temperature of the Earth is going on increasing, and it has increased 0.75 degrees in few years, which is a alarming sign for us, a very, cause of concern or shocking for us. So, global warming, it has refers to an unequal and continual rise in the average temperature of Earth's climate, and it is due to the greenhouse gases. What are these? It occurs when certain gases in the atmosphere entrap infrared radiation, that is UV rays, ultraviolet rays of the sun. This effect makes the planet warmer, which subsequently reaches to global warming. So, because of these few gases, which are emitted from the sun, UV rays, that is ultraviolet rays of the sun, radiation is there, and what happens? This effect makes the planet warmer, as we have seen in the greenhouse. What happens once the rays of the sun it enters the house? It is trapped inside the house. In the same way, once these ultraviolet rays they enter the earth, this kind of greenhouse gases which are methane etc., they entrap these gases, these rays. Understood? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, these are such greenhouse gases जिनकी वजह से whatever sun rays which enters the earth, it is entrapped inside the earth itself. जैसे ग्रीन हाउस में ग्लास में से एंटर होती है रेज and it remains inside the house. In the same way, such rays which enters the earth and it remains inside the earth itself. Why? ग्रीन हाउस के ग्लास की तरह ये मीथेन, कार्बन मोनोक्साइड, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, they work as the glass roof of a greenhouse, and these gases are entrapped. So what happens? We can see they are absorbed. Some gases are reflected, we can see due to the clouds. Other ultraviolet rays are absorbed by the atmosphere. Escaping radiation is shown. That means sometimes the radiation or the ultraviolet rays they escape. Edge of the atmosphere is shown in the dark blue color, where we can also see the clouds. We can see the effects of these greenhouse gases. First of all, deforestation is given, CFCs are given, and oil and petrol engines, these are also responsible for this kind of gases. Radiation is absorbed by the greenhouse gases and fossil fuels. So all these gases which are harmful for us, which are emitted, the smoke from the industries, from the vehicles. All these are such things which are responsible for global warming. So global warming, it refers to an average increase in the Earth's temperature. If you want to experience such kind of thing, you can cover yourself with a blanket for 10 minutes. What did you experience? This is what the greenhouse effect is. कैसा लगेगा if you are covered in a blanket for 10 minutes in this season? पूरा पसीना पसीना हो जाओगे, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी लगेगी. That is what the earth also is feeling. It is covered with a warm blanket due to these gases, and these gases are causing a lot of harm to our earth. Now, what is the greenhouse effect? The greenhouse effect is the rise in the earth average temperature because certain gases in the atmosphere trap heat from the sun's rays. So understood, as we have seen in the diagram earlier. Okay, this is the same diagram which is now bifurcated in this form. So here we can see the short wave or the solar radiation passes through the atmosphere and it is absorbed by the earth's surface. The blue color, light blue color at the bed, okay, at the bottom is understood as, is shown as the sea. It is absorbed by the earth's surface. Then the earth surface emits long wave radiation which is absorbed by the greenhouse gases. H2, H2O and CO2, we can see it is given. Greenhouse gases radiate some energy upward, thus trapping heat in the lower atmosphere. So in short, we can say that the heat is trapped. The sun rays, the heat which is emitted from the sun rays is trapped inside the earth itself. It cannot move out. And what will happen if it cannot move out? It will be as suffocating as if we are wearing a warm blanket in this summer season. Now, this is the news from the newspaper. Average increase of 5 degrees Celsius in the temperature in West Europe. Heat experience 14 degrees Celsius temperature in Darjeeling reaches to maximum of 28 degrees Celsius in 2009. So these are all the different changes in climate we can see which had become headlines of the newspapers. Snowfall in the desert. Just imagine how surprising and shocking it is. How can a desert does not receive rain at all. That's why it's a desert. But here we saw that there was a snowfall also in a desert once. Mumbai received 942 ml rain in one day in 2005. Increasing temperature in Australia. Sundarban is submerging. Sundarban is a place near in the southern part of West Bengal and it is submerging into the sea. Submerging means it is getting covered by the ocean. Then reduction of 5 kilometers in Khumbu Snow River of Nepal. Reduction means the snow is getting into the river and it is floating in the river. We can hardly see any water. Ice cap of size 3,250 square kilometer melts within 35 days in Antarctica. Sources of river are drying up. So you understood all these are the different headlines, shocking news which have appeared earlier in the newspapers. In the Antarctica, in the southern tip of the earth, the ice caps are melting and they are floating in the oceans. So you understood this much. We will continue rest of the chapter in the next video. Thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe and keep learning. Goodbye.